Dr. Nathan Steiger. I'm a climate scientist and senior lecturer here at Hebrew University. So I became interested in past climate because the climate system has experienced a lot of different things and has been through a lot of different conditions. And so we can learn a lot about current climate and future climate by looking at what's happened in the past. So the major focus of my recent work has been what causes megadroughts. So these are droughts that last longer than a decade. And some of them in certain areas of the world can last something like 5 decades. My recent work is trying to develop a comprehensive theory for what causes these severe droughts. And so what we found was that they're primarily caused by the El Nino La Nina phenomena. So if you're familiar with La Nina, in particular for the American Southwest, that's a period when there are, on average, fewer storms. Because what happens is that in the Central Pacific, this climate phenomena, causes storms to go in a different location. And so when it's a La Nina, it pushes the storms northward, so into like the state of Washington or British Columbia in Canada. And so they don't come to the American Southwest. And so what we found is that it's primarily caused by very severe La Nina conditions, and a lot of them in the past. It's also caused by changes in the Atlantic Ocean. So Atlantic Ocean circulation can change where storms go. And we also found that they were driven by changes in volcanic eruptions. So over the past 2,000 years, there have been some very large volcanic eruptions, much larger than what have been experienced the past 150 years. And so depending on how many you have and whether they come together, it can have a significant influence on climate. And so what we found is that all these 3 things working together could lead to these very severe mega droughts in the American Southwest. In the next few days, we'll have Earth Day. And even when we're talking about droughts, there's actually there's a drought that's happening right now in the American West that's been going on for about the past 19 to 20 years. And this drought is actually rivaling some of the megadroughts, some of the most severe megadroughts that happened over the past 2,000 years. And when you actually look at the causes of this particular drought, so some colleagues that I work with primarily been looking at this. And what they found is that historically in a world without global warming, this would have been a moderate drought. But what happens is that with global warming, you raise the average temperature, and in particular, you change the water budget, you change how much evaporation there is. So not only precipitation, but you can change evaporation. And it's in particular evaporation that has made this drought that normally would have been a moderate drought. So in a world without global warming, it would have been just a moderate drought, but now it's actually a severe mega drought. And so that goes back to even our impact and what we can do, both as individuals, as communities, as nations working together. What can we do about climate change? So there are a number of things that we can do. So on an individual level, we can we can actually calculate our carbon footprint. We can see what activities we do leads to different emissions of CO2. There are a lot of things, and I can encourage you to, if you're interested, to seek out all those types of opportunities.